To support their view that global warming is caused by man and not nature. The emails containing private correspondence on climate research dating back to 1996 suggest that scientists were hyping up evidence of global warming. However, some claim the leak is hacked emails is intended to hijack global warming talks in the run-up to that major international summit about climate change in Copenhagen next week. While there's widespread public belief now that the world is warming, some experts say average temperatures in some parts of the world are the same as 10 years ago. Web journalist Laurie Harfinist, also known as The Resident, went to gauge the views on the streets of New York for us.
Climate change. Is it real or just a hoax? And if it's real, did mankind cause it? Let's talk about that. Do you think it's real?
Of course. Can't you see how rapidly the weather changes? And this will be a cold summer.
I think it's natural, but we're actually increasing the speed of it.
So we're adding a little bit, but it would be happening anyway?
Yeah.
So what are you doing to do your part?
Oh, my carbon footprint for a start, you know, not travelling abroad, like to the US. I'm really helping.
The planet has got too many people on it. I don't know what you do about that, but I think that's a bigger threat than anything, the fact that we're all using up the resources and just too many of us.
Do you think it's real?
Non-existent.
Really?
It's a lie.
So what is perpetuating the lie?
Al Gore.
So what about people that don't believe it and think it's just like a natural cyclical thing?
Then they must be stupid and blind because, I mean, really, the polar ice cap is melting in the next 50 years. So, you know, if they don't believe that there's all these toxic wastes in those animals that are creating that melting, then they're not looking.
I think it's a typical American approach that climate change is not real. But in Europe, almost everybody thinks that it's absolutely real.
So why do you think there's some Americans that think that way?
Good question.
You know, it's not too comfortable to think about the climate change existing because you have to change your life.
So it's laziness and just being comfortable.
Yeah, of course, it's business.
So it's very hard to say because everyone say you used to save electricity, we should buy green stuff. But no one will want to live like in the old days.
Apparently in Europe in the 17th century, they had the last of the so-called warm-ups, and then it got cold again. Some of it could be due to industrialization, no question about it. However, I believe that a lot of it is a natural phenomenon which seems to occur every 300 to 400 years, and I don't know if you can do very much about it.
So do you think the media is overhyping it?
I think so.
If it is a cyclical thing, do you think that the planet's in trouble and humanity's in trouble?
No. Nope.
We'll get through it?
Well, we are getting through it.
But the people, they don't take it serious. They take it serious, yes, when they life damage. They will care then.
And then it's too late.
This is the problem. We didn't care after the problem coming. We're looking what's going on. If we take it from beginning, it's good.
Looking right over there, all those cars, trucks, you know, stuff like that. Coal-fired plants, things like that. Yeah, it's a human issue. Yeah, humans did it. Yeah, okay.
And it's our job to undo it?
That's right.
So it seems like the majority of people agree that climate change is, in fact, a real phenomenon. Whether or not we can do anything about it, that remains to be seen.
Coming up in the program.